and welcome to the November 1993 edition of East Side Story. I'm your host, Paula Ward. Skyline watchers may have noticed that the familiar W atop the old Woodwards building has been transformed into an A. Art lovers will know that this means this year's Artropolis has found a new home and is open for business. Brian Peterson took in the opening night festivities.
You know, you don't normally measure art shows in terms of square footage, but this year's Artropolis clocks in at a colossal 70,000 square feet. 2 full floors of the old Woodwards buildings are bursting with 240 new works from BC artists. Now, any way you slice it, that's the biggest in BC. And if you don't check it out, you're really going to be missing something.
On behalf of Artropolis and its board and its volunteers and its staff, I'd like to welcome you here tonight and pay particular attention to some of the sponsors, both individual, corporate, and government sponsors that have helped make tonight possible. Even though many people in here are artists, it feels very positive. Everybody's liking everything. It's a little bit different than the common experience I had at opening. I think tonight bodes very well for an exhibition.
Exhibits at this year's Artropolis include painting, sculpture, video, and dinner.
Breaking a lot of conventions about what's acceptable in an exhibition. I mean, cooking food, is that art? You know, sitting around with your friends. I mean, it is, right? Art and life. And I think that's why this particular piece was so interesting to Sherry and I, is because of the rapprochement it was making between art and life. You know.
It's like having your friends over and showing your work and just talk and, you know, have fun kind of deal. Like no confrontation, no standard, you know, just like totally breaking the boundary. Just, yeah.
I just wanted to say that this is my show. Some of my earlier pieces are represented here. My first work was a rather sculptural piece known as Buckingham Palace. Lately I've been working more conceptually. I've been making stamps, pictures, likenesses of myself and my sister, who I'm terribly embarrassed of, but who make likenesses of myself. And it's rather erotic, you know. I get people all over the country to lick my image and affix it to envelopes. It just gives me a shudder of pleasure to think of them doing that all over the country and many countries. We've come here.
Side Story. I'm Brian Peterson.
Artropolis is open until November 20 at the old Woodwards building. Hours are Tuesday to Sunday from 11 a.m. to 8 p.m.